and welcome back to another live for update. And we're going to be doing some photo reveals today of the picture of the day. We're going to pick out the picture of the day poll. And I'm wearing a really fun shirt. I'm trying to get where you can see it. Aloha! Aloha! So, my update's kind of an interesting update, so we're trying to see if you all can see me. If you can, give me a big thumbs up. Give me that big thumbs up as you come in, and let me know you're here. And I'm gonna, if I can figure out how to, there you go, I'm gonna share. Okay, now I can't figure out to share. Who's in with me? A space for three. Aloha. Aloha. So we got you in. Alright, so let me see. I'm going to try to, I'm definitely going to make you one of my moderators. Alright, let's see. Add moderator it is. You're now a moderator on my channel. Alright. There you go. Isn't that better? I look like a professional. Like, go live now. I click and use my finger to clean off my camera lens. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing several things today. First thing I'm going to do is give you some updates about my health and what we've been doing today. Some of the things we've learned, some things we're going to do differently. As long as I'm breathing good, we'll stay up. Don't slap me. Well, I'm not slapping. I'm just trying to get I noticed that my lens was filthy, and I'll have to make sure I clean my screen better when I come in. The other thing that I need is, if you notice, when I barely touch my hand over here, and you can't see this, but I have I'll show you my tripod. This is my tripod, guys. And needless to say, if you notice, it just you barely move it, and the whole head moves. So if you see me shaking, it's because the whole tripod shakes. But it's the only one I have here, and it's the only short handle tripod I have at all. I'm going to have to get me, see, I took you off here. I'm telling you, I'm getting used to this, but I'm going to have to get me one of those other hand devices, because I'm just barely touching this, and I just shake like crazy. And I know most people don't like seeing those kind of live streams, so that's something I'm gonna have to work on. I'm trying to figure out how to share this, so give me just a second. I'm gonna go to my share button, go to copy my link. Nope. Share button, and I'm gonna send it. It won't let me send to Instagram. Well, if someone can send up the share on it to my Instagram at YouTubers Pay It Forward, so that other people can find. So it does take me a few minutes. Been trying to explore with different things to make sure I get these live streams going better and better. So, a quick health update. Had 3 rounds of therapy today. OT did an evaluation, came up with some game plans to help me get back straight up. PT is working on my endurance and my legs and trying to get me back to where I was pre-Rona. And OT is helping with my breathing. And that's been affected. Thank you. It's been affected by the. Thank you. The my breathing has really been affected by this round of Rona. So something that I was using prior to now was this is what brought me back from the fire. And it's this little thing called an EMST 150. I wish I could do horizontal view. What we try to do is when I go to horizontal view, it said it's blocked. So I can't figure out how to do horizontal. So if you can help me figure that out, that's what everyone's been trying to get, but we can't figure out how to give me a horizontal view. I just don't know. But this is the little device. It's an EMSC 150. And this is what it actually looks like. This is what the device is. And what you do, it's set. See these numbers here? They're set. And as you get further and further up, it's more pressure that you're using with your lungs to breathe. Well, let's just say that I had gotten up 2.5 full turns, and that means from like this here, not the whole, but the middle, clear part, that's a quarter of a turn. So I'd gotten up 2.5 full turns from the beginning. We did our test today, and I'm back to 1 turn. Well, actually, I'm not down to any turns. I'm back to the very beginning, where I was after the fire. And that was kind of disappointing, but I already had this. I was almost 6 months before I got any treatment from the fire. We're looking at 14 days I'm getting treatment. And so we also found out that the way my sinuses are doing from the COVID, that I can't just do it the normal way that I was doing it. So I get to wear this fun thing. And anything on my face, especially when I'm going through a lupus flare, I'll get red. But you take this and you put it here. You take a deep breath. And you breathe out. And you do it 5 times, and you wait in between it, and then you do it breathe 5 times, wait in between, and then you do it 5 times. So a total of 25 times a day. So 5 sets of 5. And you go for 5 weeks. Yeah, it's an awesome little invention. This can be used by swimmers and singers and all kinds of things. It's not just a therapy tool. And it's not, I mean, they're expensive, but they like deal with tension. And so as I go along with this, I'm going to show it to you all daily and do one of my 5 sets with you. So the weekends you don't do it. So you do 5 days and you take a 2-day break. And then 5 days and a 2-day break. So Monday will be my next adjustment day. And you go up like a quarter or a turn each time. Do it for 5 weeks, and then you're off for 5. Then you come back and do it another 5 weeks until you get to where you need to be. So we're starting back at 0. And that was my second set of 5 for the day. So I thought I'd kind of keep you all in the loop of some of the stuff that I'm doing to get better. Also, many people, when they have something else I'm going to start today on my live streams, I have something to do, some kind of purpose. Something else I'm going to start on my live streams today is what I call, what's it like living in a nursing home? Because it's hard to imagine what's it like to really live in a nursing home. What do you do? How's that going? So today was actually a shopping day. Now, you're going to shopping day. Aren't they feeding you? Yeah, well, yes, they're feeding us. But there are some that are lucky like me that have refrigerators in their rooms. And there's people that don't have refrigerators, but they're okay too because they have ample space in their room. And 2 times a week they go shopping. Now, how's the money come about? How do they come up with this magic money? I gotta do it. I hadn't shown my face, now I'm showing my face, I'm telling the stories. And I can't wait for the podcast. If you don't notice, the Space for Three's on there chatting. And me and that Space for Three's going to get our outskirts of podcasts going. And go more into the stories. But this is just what I'm living day to day. So, how do they get the money to go shopping? Well, you get Social Security checks or SSI checks. And the center gets everything except $40 a month. And at $40 a month, you can buy things. Now, I'm a little bit luckier. My brother's been able to give me extra money. And with the extra money, I've been able to do like a little bit of a stockpile of things. And so I have things that most people do not have in their room. Usually it's like a pack of pops they'll have a few snacks. And you can take that $40, you can get it all out in cash. Sometimes people do that and they'll get a pizza. Or they'll send someone to the vending machine to get them a pop out of the vending machine, especially if they don't have a refrigerator, so they can have a cold pop. For me, I'll show you my refrigerator here. My refrigerator is about a 3-foot tall refrigerator. It has a freezer and a refrigerator separate. So it's like an upscale college refrigerator freezer situation, as you can tell. Got some of the art going on there from the channel as I dropped something. It's the hardest thing is when I drop something. So, got some art from the channel. Yeah, it's sort of like a dorm style. So, here's the first one, my freezer. I've got some cold compresses, some ice pack, and some nice little, got some ice pack. I got some, these are those, these popsicles have now frozen. I'm going to have to get somebody to come in and help me. They're the ones that are the, lemon lime, it's a special ones, tropical and stuff. And then I got me a bag of these kind of ice pull-ups. So I do have that. So got most of that when I was in with the dental stuff. And down here in the bottom, I got me some bologna today, some cheeses, some jellos, some tuna. I did get me some Mountain Dews. And you can see that my Cokes. And then essential for your tuna, you gotta have relish and mayo. So there's that. Now, like I said, a lot of people don't have that much room. They don't have a standing refrigerator, so a lot of times they will do the pops and ask for ice. So they'll have a 12-pack. I have extra money. Take a deep breath. I have extra money, so where I've had extra money, I've been able to get a little bit bigger of a stockpile. And we're looking at, when I leave here, I'll have snacks when I leave too. So, sort of the reason we're not worried about what we have. So, here's my great hideaway. This is under my bed. If you can see this, I have 3 deep on my teas, my herbal, my peach, lemon lime, and mixed berry. Today I got me 2 things of Mountain Dews with my grocery haul. I got chips to refill my chip box. I'm going to have to get me a better little box for my chip box, because it's wanting to come apart to take does. Oh, that was it. I knew it was getting ready to go. So I'm going to have to get something better to put my chips in. I got True and True Stevia. We just had the lights go out. Not sure why. Hi, I'm back. That was kind of weird. We went in total darkness there for a minute. But I got me some stevia, some different peanuts, some Campbell's chicken noodle. If you don't like what they got, you can have a little mixture of stuff. Yeah, the light thing kind of scared me there for a second. If you'd seen my face, you would have known. I got some Pop-Tarts, cereal bars, different crackers, some Ritz, some candy bars. My favorite crackers are these Lance White Cheddar, and yeah, well, the phone will become my light source, and Lance peanut butter and honey. Those are my 2 favorite. I do like the cream cheese and chives, but really into those white cheddar and the peanut butter. My favorite cereal bars are these Fruit and Game blueberry. I don't care what kind. They can be the Kroger, the Walmart, the Nutri-Grain. Just those are my favorite. And my second favorite are the mixed berry. So, and it doesn't have to be Nutri-Grain, it's just the flavor mixed berry. And as you can tell, I had gotten a box of mixed berry, blueberry, and strawberry 2 weeks ago before I went out, so a month ago. And the strawberry one's left. That's one thing left in my little pile, is my one strawberry from before. So, that's, like I said, this is a well-stocked out kitchen. Most people are not going to have that much. I'm going to have to fix my box before the night's over. Most people are not going to have that much stuff. They'll have maybe a package of crackers. They'll have, the package of 6 crackers. They'll have a 12-pack of bottles. Maybe one of those dollar packs of candy bars. If they're not diabetic. Other than that, that's about all the snacks they'll have. They will, and if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm willing. My room, and I'll do a tour another day when I feel more like it's up, but our room's really small, so when I'm rolling, it's not that big a spot. But what happens is they don't have some don't have many family members. A lot don't have family members that can spend any more money on the care. And so the $40 doesn't go to a lot because you also use that to buy soaps, shampoos, deodorants, Effordent, hair care products. If you want a new shirt, for people that smoke, you want cigarettes. Anything that you might want. You want new gowns, you want some new socks, you need some new underwear. You have $40 a month to budget in anything from snacks to clothes to health and beauty. And that's well over a $40 budget over there. There's usually a 12-pack, and a 6-pack. Oh, and look who just came in. Do you want to go on my live stream and say hi?
No, no.
My nurse isn't going to go. I know, you're not on there.
Okay.
My nurse is saying no, but can she say hi? She's saying hi without it. Give me just a second, guys.
Made your coffee.
Okay, then I'll go.
Make it from the front office. The back sheet is just your stuff as needed.
Okay, does that include the stuff from today? So you can help me with it? Oh, I'm going to move this so they don't see it. Hold up 1 second, guys. The the 2 meds that the doctor gave me, GI. And did he get the note? Mike was supposed to have wrote the orders from them so I could start getting them.
He told me about the patch and stuff like that.
Patch and the Benel.
I think he forgot to write it on here.
Okay, can you find out about those so I can, and then maybe later on tonight we can go over them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She's helping me. Thursday's my big appointment. Thank you so much.
I got you, babe. I got you.
She's
Bye,
got me.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone. That is my nurse. She rocks. I'm gonna tell you. I don't have to ask for many things. This is just my night meds. She bringing in now so I can get an early sleep. Some night meds. She brought me in a medication list because I've got to know the medicines again for a special the appointment I have Thursday, which is in transitions. So what we were talking about was today I had a telehealth call. And during the telehealth call, we talked about my medicines and me gaining weight and things like that. And she's put me back on 2 more of my medicines. So we're slowly ordering. I can't get on any of my IV medications, but she's slowly getting me back on my oral medicines. So we added 2 more. So I got 4 more oral meds to go. So she added 2, and then we'll see until I can get out of here and get back up to my 10 oral, or 10, I have 8 oral meds and 6 IV meds. So we're slowly building up. So she's got 2 more of my meds she added this week. So that was good. And went to OT. They're going to start doing some e-stimulator treatments on my arms because I've been having trouble with numbness. And you'll notice that you're kind of looking at me in a big spot, and I keep trying to fix that. I haven't had trouble with my left arm, and with my right arm, I can't even hold the tripod. I tried that. But the left arm, I'm losing feeling. So I'm working through all that through OT. PT walked me, and they walked me. I was walking all the way down in the hall once a day. So let's say, I don't know, there's 10 or 15, 20, let's see, maybe 20 rooms, and I was able to walk the 20, sometimes back, sometimes halfway, but I was making it to the end of the hall, and I couldn't make it past 2 rooms today. I also was able to propel with my wheelchair all around the building, and today I propelled about 3 rooms, and I tired out. So we're getting PT and OT to help me build up my core strength, build up my muscle strength, get my endurance back up. So that's what's happening with PT. Now, what you all came in here for is, what's the picture of the day? Drum roll. We're going to flip this around. And this was the picture we painted yesterday. It was picked out, well, actually painted today. It was picked out yesterday. Yeah, there's the little drum roll. There is the picture of the day that we painted today. A little eagle and an eagle flying. This. Many of y'all might have seen this. This is my signature I go with. It's True Seeker Art, and I always use the date, 2022, for these. Now, if you don't know, I did not draw this picture. Drawing is not my cup of forte. I take colored pictures, coloring pages, and I modify them. So if you're lucky in here today, you get to see what the image looks like today. And then tomorrow, I'll come on between 4 and 5. And when I come in, I will reveal a new photo that we picked tonight. And then we pick the picture that I do the next day. So it's an accountability for me and also a morale piece. So you've got this little stack that I've pulled out. And I'll show you what I have. And we'll show the one we did again today first, so you can get a good look at it. The light would be, let me see if I can get the lighting a little bit different. Oh, there you go. That's much better. There you go. So, little sky view, some snow-lined mountains, a bunch of different trees, some eagles. And these are bald eagles. If they were golden eagles, the feather would be a little bit different. So there's that. So I'm glad you like it. I'm kind of proud of what I'm doing with these paintings, especially if you see how they start and how they end up, and me having just one day to do them. So the decision-wise between 4 and 5 just depends how quick I get through my therapies, get through my meals, and get through the painting. So it's like yesterday it was 4:30 and I was finishing. So let's get this whole picture done today. So these are the ones that we've had up, and once we get finished these, we'll start with another set. So these are the ones that we'll be making the picture out of. We have the bridge, the elephant. Oops, don't want to lose. Almost lost something my nurse brought in here. We have the down under, little kangaroo. Hey, we're getting ready to do a pick a picture pose. So if you want to join us, this is a fun part. And I do daily updates every day. So it's good to see you, funeral host. This, I believe this is, we're debating on this picture if it is a deer or it's an elk. It's in the mountains. I still believe it's a deer, but it could possibly be an elk. I'm not really sure. Then we have the pasture. And we also have the farm. So we have the farm scene, the pasture, I call it the deer, it's probably an elk, the down under kangaroo, the elephant, and the bridge. So we'll take which one of those. Give me an idea which one of those you liked. And we'll start with a poll on which ones we want to do for tomorrow's picture. So I'll leave it setting here for a second so you can. It's great. It's great having everyone in here today. This is something new I'm trying to do, funeral host. I hope you like it. The elephant. I see a vote for elephant. So let's go through them one more time so funeral hosts can vote too. I always say if there's only 2 people in the stream, if they like different pictures, we take a flip of the coin. So we got the bridge, the baby elephant, the down under kangaroo. I think we're going to end up losing these lights. The elk, the pasture, and the farm. And right now, our first vote is on the elephant. Well then, guess what? Tomorrow's picture of the day poll has been decided. We're going with the elephant. And I'll show you this if you didn't get to see this. This is the one that we did yesterday. I'll put it up here so you can see the light. This is the one that was done in the pickup hole yesterday. And I have been awesome. So we'll be doing that elephant, and you can come on, like I said, between 4:30 and 5 each day when I do the come on, show the picture of the day, and picture of the day, you pick it today, I paint it tomorrow, and I show it tomorrow. And then we pick out the picture for the next day. So, yeah, elephants. I think I remember someone getting sent an elephant for an abandonment, if I'm not mistaken. Wink, wink, wink. So, what we'll be doing is, I'll be getting that painted tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment that's actually away from the nursing home. So it might be a little bit different. So we did sort of like these updates. Any questions? I'm trying to be honest about nursing homes. There's a little luck here with me in that I'm more coherent. I'm more aware of what's happening, and I'm able to make and explain things better from a different perspective. I get to see people who are sick, who are totally bedbound, see people that are sick and capable of doing things on their own in a modified way. I see people that get around perfectly physically well, but mentally aren't there. So I try to be someone that I want it to be able to be explained. Now, something that we talked about, I believe it was Sunday's video, is that we're going to, anybody at any time that wants to send cards or letters of encouragement or any kind of thing to the facility, and you can't do sugar because of people. Letters and cards are great. I can give you my a way to contact me and a way to get the stuff sent here so that the residents can get words of encouragement. It can be from a small little note just saying we're thinking about you to a card. Even when I get out of here, after being here almost a year, maybe a year before I get out, I am definitely this is going to be the place that I give to. And so, if you're interested in sending cards or, a little pick her up mail or little notes of encouragement, just let me know. I'll give you that address and you can send it to me, and then we'll make sure it goes out. At Christmas, there was 6 channels, a space for 3, DJ tuning, AAA, which was us, a space, AAA, DJ tuning, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, Bone Daddy 2, okay, as AAA, DJ, a space, Outskirts of Insanity, Bone Daddy 2, Manny, and Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. So there were 7 channels that gave Christmas cards. And the cards don't have to be based around any kind of holiday. There is Valentine's coming up. If you want to send for Valentine's Day, there are people that won't know it's Valentine's Day. So if you send then, it's great. Right now we're in a lockdown. That's another thing that's hard to explain to people. As restrictions have come off, nursing homes have changed. But our life hasn't changed in the nursing home. In that, right now there's an outbreak in the Hearst Center I'm in. So we're in our rooms. We see our nurses. We see our staff. We see our doctors. That's it. If I go at a certain angle and the woman across the hall, she goes in a certain angle, we can see each other and say good morning to us. And we say good morning and stuff, or hi, as often as we can. Then across from me is there's a good friend of mine. Reminds me so much of my grandmother. But her roommate got sick. So now she's also behind plastic, so we can't see her. They moved someone out of the room next to me today, and so put up plastic. And then the room across it, so the room straight ahead and me are the only ones that don't have plastic. And the room, the room across from me and the room next door, in this little 6 section, 3 have plastic and the 3 of us don't. I came off my Rona isolation last Friday. Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days ago. And it's hell. Isolation in Rona isolation in a nursing home is hell. Number one, most people don't know what's going on and why they're back there in isolation. Number two, it's hard to keep people in the rooms when they don't know where they're at. Number three, being behind plastic to protect you and the staff is very hard because you've got to preserve a space that inside that space people are sick, outside that space people are not sick. And it's hard explaining that to people that don't understand. You don't have typical air flowing, so the rooms are hot. They're behind plastic. We have gotten up to a quarter of the people that are here in the facility have Rona. Me being one of them. If you add me and the people that are slowly coming up, like half have already got it. Only a quarter on the hyper-isolation. And then there's, like, all their roommates and stuff are on heightened isolation. And then you have people like me that are recovering isolation. So, at least half of us in this building have been affected by Rona since January the 1st. Started on the 1st of January. And I spent 10 days over there. My physical strength went down a lot. Rona kicked my butt. Now, luckily for us, most people are vaccinated, and it didn't hit them as hard. Me and two other people that I know really got hit hard by it. Most everyone else was not hit hard by it this time. The people, the nurses, the sacrifices that they're making is incredible. To keep us going, it's an incredible thing. I don't know about that Space for 3. It still got my butt kicked. Rona is not my friend. I'm still recovering. Once I get up walking on my own and stuff, I'll feel like I've recovered a lot. I got a way to go. And these, as my speech therapist said today, these daily talks on the tubes is good for me. Yeah, they actually said these were good for me, so that's what I'm hoping for. Now, I am trying to get a whole... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I got it. I'm going to try. I'm going to say that I've conquered it. I got a way to go. And you're right, I am strong. I've overcome much in my life. That's the reason I'm gonna bring this up, so I'm thinking someone on here might be able to know how anxious I am to do this. I'm gonna get the Outskirts of Insanity podcast up as soon as I can, because there are so many stories that me and my co-host want to talk about. Right now I'm just talking about daily life, what it's like to live in here daily. And I'd love to tell you so many stories of other things. I said today I'd only get 10 minutes. We're 45 in, and there's just so much more just to tell you about what I did today. Well, thank you for being a host. That was the other thing that I was going to say about the isolation, is that you are only talking to your nurse when they come in. Now, she would have stayed in a little bit longer. She's working. I'll show you the back of these here. I have 1, 2, 3, I'm doing a quick count, and I'll tell you what I'm counting here in a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pages of medications I take daily. And for the transitions program, and I'll get more into that on Thursday. I've already seen them on Thursday when I do my live stream. I might not have a picture that day because I'm going to make sure everything's kind of straightened up in here and that I'm looking nice before they come. I just put somebody on blast only if they said who they were. Now, I didn't necessarily say who they were. I was just saying, me and my co-host, oh no, we want to go up soon. Now, if my co-host said who they were in their own comments, then that's just my co-host going live on himself. No, being able to come in and talk to the screen and knowing there's people watching is very healing. Yeah, some DJ guy I know, and he's got some stories to spin. Choo. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I did not realize that. So these stories, see, that's what's going to be really cool when we get the podcast up. After we tell our stories, we want other people to come on and tell theirs. So that would be a wonderful story to come on and share at the podcast. We're still trying to work out some details, fine details of how to do it. I'm just now getting these live streams, trying to figure that out. Our podcast will probably be more like a live stream on StreamYards or OBS. And just between the two of us chatting, I think it's going to be on, I don't know which one. We were originally going to go with the more sophisticated. Yeah, in that craziest space for 3. I'm blown. I can't imagine being bedridden in a bed for 5 years. I mean, I know what it's felt like to be in a bed and, that year and a half, 5 years. Oh my God. It just, not being able to do anything in 5 years just blows my mind. I mean, I did it for a year and a half and almost went berserk. So, didn't read that right. 5 years? We are reading that right. Let me go back. Yeah, with these lockdowns, you're not seeing family. You're not, there's not telephones in the rooms. So if you don't have a cell phone, you're having to wait on a desk phone. And I don't know if they're taking the desk phone into the rooms where people are sick. Here at this particular nursing home, knock on wood, and I'm knocking on it. You all knock on wood right now. So far, this time through, we haven't had anyone that's had to be hospitalized or has passed away. That's not the whole story here. There was a lot lost. And that's the reason they're extra cautious. If I'm not mistaken, it was 18 different patients. And if you think about that, that's a lot. And so they take the Rona serious. And it's for our good. Most people do not know what's going on. Like I said, when they're getting, not sponsored, but I'm going to take another sip of my Lipton. A lot of them just don't know what's going on. they're being moved from their room, which is something that they know, to another location with maybe one, maybe two people in the room. And now they can't leave that room. And they can't see their same people. They don't have the same furnishings. They don't have the same comfort items that they had in their room. I know how hard it was for me. I can only imagine for someone that's not coherent. Being coherent was a totally different situation. That's cool. Um, yeah, you do a lot of soul searching. Um, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, it does. There's no other choice but to make you feel better and get you. Um, that's what it's going to do. It's going to make you better, or it's going to do the other. And if you have any strength, you're not going to let it do the other. You're going to overcome it. I love that song, We Shall Overcome, because I think that applies to a lot more things. And it is a great attitude to have. Makes you stronger, keeps you going, and it gives you insight when other people are sick. What I saw the greatest need was for things for people to do. Like, I didn't take any crafts in to lockdown. First 4 days, it wouldn't have mattered if I had anything. I wasn't capable of dealing with anything the first 4 days. I was in bed. And then the next couple of days, I did a word find. And so that was 3 days before, I guess, on the 7th day is when I set up and was really able that I could start doing stuff. And I had that's when I was like, okay, I want to do stuff now. And then the next day, they brought in a third bed. And when they did, they took out my chair. And part of my story revolves around post-traumatic stress disorder. And not having my chair was hard. Very, very, very hard. Very impossible to work with. It was one of the worst feelings in the world, not being able to use my chair, not being able to get to my chair. PTSD up the butt. And they had to help keep me regulated with meds because of it, because they had to take my chair because so many had come in quarantine that they needed to put a third person in my room. And luckily for her, she didn't know what was going on. My other roommate, we knew I only had like a day and a half to go. So it wasn't like I was going to have a lot of time. And the other person would be staying 5 days after I left. But at that same time, I would be out of the room. As long as there wasn't a rush to come in. Because the way it did, it started out, there was one person. Then we had 3. Then we had 2. Then we had 6. Then we had 11. Then we had 8. And now we're at, it just went boom, 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 boom. And now today just 1. So hopefully we hit our max and we're tapering off. Because our last one was 8. And today it was just 1. So it was kind of, yeah. COVID hit hard. And here all of a sudden within a matter of 6 days. Went from one person to 27. There's only 86 of us in here. So imagine having to accommodate. And then you got, bless their souls, I call them walkers. They don't know what they're doing. They have no idea where they're at. They're walkers. They move. And I just can't imagine. We had 4 in there in quarantine during that time. And I really can't imagine what was going through their minds. They couldn't have understood any of it. And I was in there, and all I could think of is once I get on my feet and am able to get into my own apartment, this place is still going to be the place that I help. And uniting different, I call them YouTubers. If you're on here right now, you're who I call a YouTuber. If you watch YouTube, you're a YouTube watcher. If you create YouTube videos, you're a YouTube creator. But if you're in here right now watching this, know you're in one of those 2 categories with me. And then if you're trolling, hey, troll on someone else's. This is a positive channel. Don't troll here. Plus, I got some really good moderators, so don't troll here. But I was, I'm going to take another sip. I got some good news. Are you all ready for some good news? Let's get some drum rolls. We got some drum rolls coming. I went live with my first video in December of 2018. So, Christmas was 4 years. That's right, Toe ain't coming with you. I know a space for 3, he'd knock him down. DJ be like, no here, not here, you're not playing that game here, that's for sure. But, I've been going for 5 years. It's 2017, so 5 years. I've been stuck at 230 for 26 months. So 2.5 years. Been going for 4. As of today, I'm at over 250 people finally on YouTube. So that was a drum roll, now a big drum roll. This happened yesterday. I woke up to it this morning. I am at 7. Message got retracted. Space 3 had to block his own trolling. I am at 700 followers on YouTubers Pay It Forward on Instagram. And, stoked. I mean, I've only been going with that since March, or it's like April, I guess, of last year, or May. So I'm over 250 on here and 700 on Instagram. So that's big accomplishments for this month. I had 11 new followers on YouTube last month. Now I know for some channels that's not much, but thank you. For a lot of channels that doesn't mean much, but for a very small channel, that's a big thing. I seen it came in later. I saw him watch the drum roll. It's a big accomplishment for me. And I was telling this to a space for 3. I have to come up with you one like a space for 3. I have come up, see if you want to come up with a short name like DJ. Just blowing all their minds, wouldn't it? But that's how I came up with AAA, because Art Abandonment Adventures was a little bit too much for people to go up with. What was I going to say? Oh, I was telling Space for 3 today that my watch hours last year, like in January, they give you an update of how, okay, DJ, we'll just call you DJ then. And then we'll have to get everyone accustomed to who DJ is. Same person, same place, same time. Um, the in January they give you an update of what your past year was, and I was like 8 hours for all of 2021, and 8 hours. And they did my 2020. I'll never forget it being at 20 hours, and I had put up probably 200 hours worth of watch time in 2020. 21, I've been putting up videos almost not weekly, but at least several a month if I've not been sick. I think I've put up maybe 20 videos in 21. 8 hours. And then I was telling the Special 3 today that I got, after my last live stream, I got a count on my hours, and I'm already like at, I think it was 25 hours. I'll have to go back and look at it. Yeah, there you go. There he is. Let me make you let's see if that didn't. I should have made you a moderator now. If you don't know it, I'm bringing on Space 3 and DJ Tunin are the same channel. You'll see me calling DJ Tunin a lot. My music and stuff, we created together. The music and stuff for my channel, he's created and put in my name. But yeah, he put up my hours this my month, and they've just skyrocketed, and it's just on live streams. So, do you want to see the pictures that we're going to be doing tomorrow? I'll show those again. There you go. You got your moderator up. I can see you. I've only got one like, so if you're still in here and haven't given me a like, give me one of those likes. They do help. I don't know why it didn't get boosted out to anybody. Funeral host, did you get a notification that I was doing it? So, funeral host, did you get a notification that I was doing it? Okay, now I've got them locked. Oops. Here we go. So, let's see. There we go. Okay, all right. Well, see, I don't know. So they did go out. I got Oh, no problem. I was just trying to see, like, I'm only showing one person on here, and I know both you and DJ Tunin are in here. Now I got 3 likes, but only one person showing. So I haven't figured that out. Oh, you're only showing there's one person, but we know there's 2. I don't get that. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to learn how to do these live streams, and like by the time I get off this stream, because now we're over an hour. Hopefully I ain't just run you all crazies every place. I'm not trying to. After we get off today, it'll be my 3rd live stream at over an hour. And so I think I've already made 8 hours since Sunday in live streams. Just, just blows my mind. And it's good therapy. When my speech therapist said it was good. I don't know if you've seen this earlier, funeral hearse before you came in. I'm gonna do another quick set. This is called an EMST 150, and it's for speech therapy. It's loopy if you want to do that. I missed it. What was said? Yeah, very weird. So, alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another round of 5. Yeah, I need to get me to 1K. Then people be like, what in the world is she doing? So, like I said, I'm doing my daily stuff I'm doing down my daily. People hide it, I'm not going to hide it. So, this is my little EMST 150. It's to improve my lung function. Little nose guard. It's going to look funny. Every day I said I'm going to do at least a set of 5. So you do a set of 5 times a day. So this will be a total of 15, about 3rd set. And what is supposed to happen is once it gets too easy, you'll hear a whistle over it. So as I do this week, we'll be watching. I'll be doing it, I just started today. So I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 4 days this week. Won't be doing it on the weekends. And then we'll see where the adjustment will be on Monday. So that's my MST. So we're going to be doing that. And then I'm going to think up a day in the life or a nursing home tip of the day that I'll bring up. Today was the whole food haul. Check that out. The picture reveal. We're going to flip you around. Here's the picture, today's reveal. The picture vote for tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much, host. That's the picture for tomorrow. A little elephant fun. And then I'm going to get off here, take some medicine, call it a night. I'm getting tired. I just wanted to thank you all for coming in. It does give me somebody to talk to. And some for my friends so they can physically see me. They haven't been able to physically see me while I've been sick for the last 2 years. To give them peace of mind. So that they'll know what I'm doing. And I never thought I would go publicly live streaming, but with encouragement, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to thank goodness that YouTube is now letting anyone, no matter their size, go live on handheld devices. That's good for little channels like mine. Does have few people that want to keep up. So, see it grow. Love you. Thank you all for stopping by. And as always, happy abandoning.